Hello guys, it's me Generational, and today I'm here to show you how to make 3 of the best ore generators in penguin.gg Skyblock. If you didn't know already, penguin.gg is a server owned by SP737, a popular Minecraft YouTuber who specialises in hardcore videos. And, unlike most servers, both Java and Bedrock players can play together. Whether you're a new player trying to get to grips with things, or just an older player looking for a good ore generator, this video is definitely for you. So, without further ado, let's get on with the first ore generator. If you're looking for the best results, feel free to skip ahead to the last tutorial. Wait. For this first farm, you're going to want to have some building blocks, for example glass, some ice, and then 5 lava buckets. All of this can be purchased using the /shop command, where you can find different sections for different objects. We're going to start with a simple layout of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 glass blocks in a row, and then another 2x5 section just here. Then going to go to the back of the 1 line row and then do a simple border around the side. Once we've got something looking a little bit like this, we're just going to flip it around and do it on the exact same side. Remember to put a glass block down here too. And we should have something looking a little bit like this. We're now going to go ahead and place 5 blocks of ice along here, break them all up and they should turn into water. Then going to do 5 lava buckets along in a row. Oi, I'm recording! I'm recording! Silly little magic cat. And if you've done this right, you should have some ores developing in this section where the lava and the water meet. If you're just starting off, you may not have as rich of the ores as I have here, but because my gen is quite highly upgraded, I've got quite good ores. Now, something completely optional to do is to go into the F3.g command and you can see the chunk borders along here. Now, there's a nifty little thing called ore hoppers on the server, which collects up all of the dropped ores on the server and put them into a single hopper. So what we can do using this is dig a 3x1 stretch outside, put a chest here, and then crouch and put a single ore hopper just like this. And now when I mine any ores, all of them are going to go into this single chest. With this first farm done, I'm going to go mining for 15 minutes and I'm going to show you the results. With the 15 minutes up, here's what we've managed to get. So as you can see, we've been able to get quite a decent amount of materials. However, this is nowhere near as efficient as some of the farms you're going to see upcoming. As I've said, this farm is great for beginners, but it's not exactly recommended for advanced players. We can definitely do something a bit better than this. And with that, let's move on to the next ore generator. To start off the build, we're going to do a 2 blocks by 7 blocks long strip, just like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then just another 7 on the end. We're then going to get our trapdoors and put them along the top of this farm, and just flip them down. We're then going to go ahead and make another little couch like we did earlier. So we should have something looking just a little bit like this. However, what we're now going to do is pillar this up another 5 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we're going to do that for all of this section. On this block here, just above the line of trapdoors, we're going to go out 2 and then up again all the way to the top. And we're just going to flip that around on the other side too. In the final gap left here, we're just going to fill it in, going 1 block out, like this, and then just filling it up to the height. You can walk in and out simply by going along the line with the trapdoors. We're going to go into the centre of this chamber and create a temporary wall that will be easy to destroy. If you've made this farm right, we should see we've got 2 columns either side of the temporary wall, one of which is ever so slightly larger than the other. And, irritatingly, we're going to have to fill this up with all lava source blocks. So there's going to be about 35 lava buckets in total. Just remember that all of these blocks where the lava is, they need to be lava sources. So you can't just put lava buckets along the top, you've got to do it row by row, filling each and every block with a lava bucket. And once all that lava's done, we're going to move on to the water. In the water container, we're going to have a single block line and then under that, just another temporary line to hold in the water. Get a single water bucket and we're just going to place that in the centre. And if you've done this right, it should spread out to all of the corners. We're then just going to go ahead and remove that temporary wall. The water should all be flowing down like this. Now, this is the moment of truth. We're going to break all of the temporary wall and hopefully, if I've done this right, it should form ores in the line where the wall was. Whipping out our good old ore hoppers, chests and hoppers, we do F3 and G to show the chunk borders, and I'm just going to get up a simple little hopper collection system. With this done, I'm going to go mining for 15 minutes and show you the results. This farm works by moving into the trapdoor layer and just mining over ahead of you, and once you do a single row, just move on to the next, and the next, and the next, and the next, and then just continue going back and forth, like so. Don't forget to right click whilst you're using your super pickaxe to use Super Breaker. This instantly breaks all of the ores, which means you can get them really quickly. With another 15 minutes up, let's see what we've managed to get. So we've got the casual double chest, maybe another, and then just a bit more over here. Now this is much better than the farm over here because we just managed to get more ores to mine constantly instead of having to wait for them to respawn. Now I would say this farm is a bit more difficult to make, so I'd recommend it for more intermediate people instead of beginners. But yeah, this is a really good farm to work up or to get to what we're looking to get over there. With the best results, this is the farm that you've been looking for. However, this will require some more effort and resources to be built. To start with, you're going to make the grid below me, making sure that all of the cobblestone gaps are in one single chunk. So feel free to pause the video here just to make sure you get everything done correctly. The block of obsidian here is where you're going to stand when you're using the farm. And once you've got all of this down, we're going to raise the tinted glass by 10 blocks up on each of the blocks laid out here. Now, a good thing about tinted glass is that if you accidentally misplace some, unlike other bits of glass, when you break it, it actually just drops back for you. With that out of the way, we're just going to go in and make a final layer to top off the farm. So the farm is now entirely closed and you can't actually get in. What we're going to do now is mine all of the glass blocks which are above the holes in the concrete. We're now going to go into the /shop command, into the miscellaneous section, and buy 20 buckets of water, which we're then going to go down and place in these holes here. And if you've done this right, you'll see that they go straight into the holes in the concrete down below. We're going to just go ahead and do this for all of the holes that we've created. And just for now, the water column with the obsidian at the bottom we're not going to fill in. Sadly, this was just the easy quick bit. We're now going to have to put in the lava, which is actually going to take a bit of time. To work out where the lava goes, you're going to need to find a block which does not have water adjacent to it. For example, this one we've got no water here, no water here, no water here, or no water here. It doesn't matter if you've got it diagonal. What we're going to do is just create a temporary wall all the way up to the top, and then from there we're going to the extremely painful task of placing lava buckets after lava buckets after lava buckets. Now these must all be sourced, sadly, so you can't just do one from the top, but trust me, the farm in itself is worth it at the end of the build. You should start to see some ores forming, which is really good. Also, don't forget to mine the temporary wall once you've finished using it to get the lava up. Now I've just got to the point where I've done all of the lava except for the lava around the obsidian block. I'm just going to go in here, place an auto cell chest, the trapdoor on top, and then if we stand on this trapdoor, sneak, jump, and then place another one here. It doesn't really matter if you've not done the lava here, or if you have done it rather, just gives you a bit more space so I can actually demonstrate how you do that bit. I'm just going to finish off with the last bit of lava, and then I can show you how the farm actually works. To completely wrap up the farm, we're just going to get an ore hopper collection system set up like the one behind me, and then if you don't have the /fly command, just a small staircase too. Then going to go up to the top of the farm and into this hole. You can put water in it, but it's not necessary. I prefer not to have it. And then we're just going to get out our pickaxe, use Super Breaker, and then look at this bad boy go, guys. As you can see, you can turn all the way around, which is unlike some of the other farms you see using this sort of similar mechanism. We're just going to keep on mining, and the ores respawn really quickly. Even when the super breaker's off, this farm can get extraordinarily good rates, and I really recommend this. It's a great farm for anyone to try out. And with that, I'm going to go mining for 15 minutes and show you the results. And that's another 15 minutes up. I auto sold the lapis and the copper because that normally takes up a lot of storage. But here we've got all the diamonds and netherite, which is quite a large amount, as you can see. We've got the gold, loads of emeralds. We've got quite a lot of iron, some coal and redstone, a bit more here, and just a little bit of this top chest. and then we've got your usual quartz, netherrack, endstone and stone. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe as it helps out a ton and lets me know that you enjoyed this sort of content. Drop your suggestions down in the comments below and maybe, just maybe, I'll put them in one of my next videos. It's been me, Generational. I really hope this video was useful and I'll see you for the next one.